Right now, I want to take a look at saving and opening files in 2020. This is 2020 version 11, and it's important as you're working on files to save them periodically so that if the program does crash for any reason, you don't lose that file. So once you get a new drawing started, the first thing you're going to want to do is save the file in a location that will be easy for you to find in the future. So what you can do is you would go to File, over here to File, go ahead and click on that, and then you're going to go down to Save As. You want to click on Save As so that you can make sure you're saving it in the right location. So go ahead and go to Save As, and then again click Save As. Now it's going to ask you to find a location to save this file. So we can go back, this 2020 files, 2020 automatically creates a file for you under My Documents. So that might be a good spot to save your file. If you think that is going to be too hard for you, you can create a folder under your desktop called 2020 files, wherever you want, but it just has to be a spot that is easy for you to find. Once you get the folder selected where you want to save it, you're going to have to name your file. Now, 2020 automatically starts naming files, Design 1, Design 2, etc. This is going to make it very difficult for you to find the file again in the future. Because as you have more and more files saved and more work on your computer, it's going to be hard to remember what was Design 1, what was Design 2, which file am I looking for. So I recommend saving it as something pretty descriptive so that it's very easy for you to remember in the future what that file was for. So if this is for a class, let's pretend this is for KB 222, which is the Kitchen and Bath CAD. So we would type in KB 222, and let's say it's for week 1 assignment 3. So we're going to do an underscore week 1 assignment 3. That way I remember exactly what this file is for. And then you can go ahead and click Save. We know it's saving under the 2020 files folder. Now up here at the top you'll see the file name, KB222 week 1 assignment 3. And if we go to our documents, let's minimize this. If we go to our documents, here's my documents and my 2020 files, there it is. Okay, there's the KB222 week 1 assignment 3. Now back in 2020, let's close out of this, and let's say we want to open this file. In most cases, you would double click on the file to open it. With 2020, sometimes that can cause problems because it will ask you for the program. It's trying to find the program that's associated with this KBF file. So in 2020, what you want to do to open a file and begin working on it again is you'll open 2020, and you're going to go over here to File, Open. Now when you click File, Open, it's going to give you a list of recent files that you have worked on or saved. So right here we can see under the recent files is the KB222 week 1 assignment 3 file. So I can go ahead and click on that, and then my file will open up. So again, to open a file you always want to go to the File, Open with 2020 open. Once you have your file, it's saved in a location that you'll remember, the name is saved to something you'll remember, and you want to continue working on the file, as you work on it, you want to save it periodically. And there's an easy shortcut for that. You don't have to go through all those steps again. As you're working on it, you can just come right over here to this little Save button. It's the second from the left, and just click Save. And it'll overwrite the old file and save in a current file for you. It'll save all your changes, keep it current. And you can also see that you can press Control S on your keyboard. That's another way to quickly save the file. That way, as you're working on it, should it crash for any reason, you can just go ahead and open the most recent file that you saved. So as you work on it, remember to periodically hit that button and save your work. 2020 will save backup files for you as well, which instead of a .kbf, the file will be a .bak. And you can always use that However, the default save for backups doesn't happen as frequently as you might want it to. So you can always just go ahead and come over here and click that save. Anytime you do anything, just remember to keep hitting that save, and your work should always remain updated. And that way, if you ever crash the program, it's not a catastrophe. So I hope this helps with saving and opening files.